Cut your own hair. Hairstyling at home. For some people, going to the salon or barber shop is an enjoyable experience. For others, it is something that they would rather not do. Whether it is because of the cost or other factors, if you decide to cut your own hair, you should keep a few things in mind. Here is our how-to guide. For in-depth guidance on hair cutting at home in a variety of styles, I recommend a beginner's guide to cutting hair. You'll gain the confidence to cut hair like a pro without costly trips to the salon. Let's get started with these helpful tips. Wet hair is much easier to cut than dry hair. Start with hair that is freshly shampooed and free of tangles. Keep a bottle of water with a spray nozzle nearby so that you can dampen your hair if it begins to dry while you are working on it. Be sure that your scissors are nice and sharp to avoid pulling your hair. If you plan to cut your hair on a regular basis, it will be worth investing in a good quality pair of scissors, shears, or clippers designed specifically for use on hair. You might even want to get a RoboCut, a great hair cutting system. No matter what style you choose, cut a little at a time, especially if you are a beginner. You can always cut it a little shorter, but once you've gone too short, all you can do is wait for it to grow back. Simple styles are best for home haircuts. The easiest cut will be one length everywhere. Decide on an overall length. It's a good idea to measure your hair when you have a cut that you find especially flattering, and then grab your ruler. Working in small sections, comb your hair straight out from your scalp and hold a section smoothly between your index and middle fingers. Measure to the desired length and carefully snip off the excess. Continue in this manner until you have cut all of your hair. This method works equally well for both men and women, with long hair or short hair. The length of the chosen cut can vary from quite short to shoulder length and beyond. Do you have dry scalp and dandruff, or do you dream of regrowing hair? I recommend you strengthen the hair you have and regrow what you've lost using this ancient Indian remedy, known simply as the Herbal Hair Solution. You may want to start with a professional cut and then just trim about the same amount of hair from all areas of your head every month or two to maintain the style. Be aware that on most people, the hair on one side of their head grows faster than on the other, so if you choose this method, you will need to visit your stylist every now and then as the cut begins to get uneven. Another idea for a simple, yet attractive cut is to lean over and comb all of your wet hair straight forward. Smooth sections of your hair through your fingers and cut all hair in one straight line across. Be sure to work in small sections and continue from one side to the other. Double check to see that the cut feels pretty even and then stand upright. Part your hair in the middle and comb it straight down. Run small sections of your hair between your index and middle fingers to see if there are any long pieces. If you find some, carefully snip off the excess. If you have curly hair, be sure to cut your hair considerably longer than the desired finished length. Curls shrink up quite a bit as they dry, so you must allow for this. If your hair is very thick or coarse, hold very small sections of hair for trimming. Trying to cut too much hair at once, especially for thick hair, can make the hair bend between the blades of the scissors, instead of cutting evenly. For all styles, when you think that you are finished, be sure to check that the cut feels even everywhere. Simply take sections of hair from opposite sides of your head and gently tug them toward your eyes, nose, chin, and jawline to see that the sides are fairly evenly matched. Carefully trim pieces that seem a little too long. For bangs, begin with your hair parted in the center. Using your comb, take an equal amount of hair from each side of the part line and comb it forward. Smooth the hair between your index and middle fingers and cut across, being careful to maintain a straight line. Currently, many men are choosing to wear their hair buzzed or cut extremely short. This cut can be easily achieved at home by using an electric hair clipper. These lightweight clippers allow you to set the blades to your desired length, ranging from completely bald to several inches of hair. By simply running the clipper across your head repeatedly, you will clip all hair to the desired length. For the easiest men's haircut of all, simply lather up with a thick shaving cream and shave your head smooth. This look is especially favored by athletes. One word of caution: keep it simple. If you are inexperienced at cutting your own hair and looking for a complicated style with many angles or layers, you will probably need to enlist the help of a friend to be sure that your haircut is even in areas that are difficult for you to reach. As you get more comfortable cutting your own hair, you may want to attempt more complicated styles. There are a number of terrific books and videos available that offer step-by-step guidance. A video can be especially helpful since you get to see the procedure in action and can replay it as many times as necessary to help you fine-tune your skills. Required tools: comb, scissors, spritzer, bottle of water, 2 mirrors. Caution: be careful. It is easy to snip your fingers along with your hair. Cut a little at a time, especially if you are a beginner. Quick tips: take your time, especially the first few times that you cut your own hair. Like anything, it will get easier with practice. To check the back of your hair, stand in front of a mirror and hold a handheld mirror behind you. When you do go to the salon, pay attention to how your stylist cuts your hair. It's the perfect place to pick up some helpful tips. Useful links: Philips Flowbee Wall.